Smashing.
Well, myself and Lyndsey are doing separate newspapers, but we decided to put the PowerPoint together. My newspaper is meant to be aimed at the local area of Bayton, which is like a village in Sheffield. Not many people actually know about it if you say you come from Bayton, so I thought it would be unique and aim in that area and maybe getting it more well noticed.
My newspaper is just the general area of South Yorkshire, so it'll just be based on the audience of people in South Yorkshire.
The name of my newspaper I chose is Bayton Times, again keeping it relevant to the area. I decided that it'd be free because the area already receives 2 free newspapers and they're actually very popular. So there will be competition, but I think there's still a gap in the market for it. The cell line I chose again uses alliteration, bringing Bayton together. And my lead story is Aldi's refused bid on Damon's land because it's local to me, and I actually went through it because I was one of the residents that would be affected by it.
My newspaper is going to be called the Comet or South Yorkshire Chronicle because it relates to newspapers around here that are called Star, so it's like a kind of parody title. So mine's called Come to Your Current News, which is alliteration, so it'll just look nicer. It'll cost 20 to 30p because it's around the general area of South Yorkshire, so it'll obviously need more news in. And the lead story will be South Yorkshire's famous fighting pub.
These were our original brainstorms, just so you can see what they look like. As mentioned before, I think there's a gap in the market because there's already free newspapers in the competition. And to help my newspaper to appear unique or individual, I'll attempt to make the layout and format understandable for those of all ages. I actually want to get something in that suits everyone and that can be read.
There's quite a few newspapers in South Yorkshire area, so I think that I'd have to make the contents different. So rather than just having news, I'd have something like the national newspaper, like celebrity news, and competitions to make it appear unique and different.
As far as advertisements go, I will be targeting local areas, obviously, and getting local businesses involved where possible, because it is a free newspaper and the only profit will probably be made through advertisement. So I'll target areas like Crystal Peach Shopping Centre, the local restaurants and pubs, and different dance businesses and stuff in my area.
And because my magazine is 20 to 30p, I thought that I'd aim at local businesses so that they get more money around South Yorkshire. So there'd be places like Meadowall and French Gate in Doncaster and just general companies because it aims at a wider audience compared to Amy's magazine.
Photographs I will use will mostly based around that main story, and I will be taking photos of the local residents affected, which may actually include myself if I can get someone to take a photo. I have thought of a half-lead story which will be about bus troubles in my area, so I will probably be taking photos of buses and stuff just to get it captured.
My title's based around South Yorkshire's famous fighting pub, so basically I'll just take pictures from various angles of the pub because it has a bad reputation for being dangerous, so I'll just make it from angles which seem very a Dutch angle, which make it seem confusing and stuff.
Which pub is this? Which pub is Sheffield's famous fighting pub?
Well, there's one in my local area called the Boy in the Barrel.
Yeah.
And there's usually loads of fights, and someone's actually died because they got into that kind of fight.
This is just a basic summary of what we did for our research. We looked into the already existing papers like The Start and used websites like BigRec and ABC to find out what the typical circulations were and to look at what we would be aiming for. That's it.
Well done. Good work, girls.